Gold 2, Juno Iliari on the Nintendo Switch. I feel like I'm a little slow when it comes to contributing to fight/reaction time. We need Juno Iliari and Kiri Jax grouped up with the tank. Can Plato shut it? And we struggled a lot with capping third, but I think we did great and I managed to get at least deaths overall. I struggled a bit healing our Genji Tracer since they died a lot. And we were 45 most of the time. I don't know how to deal with that without dying from trying to heal them. Sounds good. Let's get started here. All right, what are we healing? What are we healing? We gotta think about that. That's okay. That's not a big thing though. I want us to focus on why we're using our cooldowns. So, hold up. Like we run this back. Actually, hold on. Could go a little bit earlier. That speed does nothing. That's okay though. Like we're in the sky here. We don't need that movement, and we could need it later. Same thing goes to these heals there. We don't really have a good line of sight. We don't need to be healing our Zarya with torpedoes. We could just be shooting them right now. I play like this. A lot of you guys just don't think about why you make the decisions you make. And that's okay. Like Overwatch, there's a lot of decisions to make. It's hard, but you gotta apply your brain. Like right here, we know that right after this Bastion uses form, we know we're pretty safe to swing wide with our movement. Let's get up here and boom, torpedoes, bang bang bang, 4 with them, big torpedo value. That's what we could be doing. Right here. So your Zarya hooked in. You do end up doing it. I like the speed there. Up her back out. Not bad on the torpedoes. Alright, we can push up here. I don't like that we're just spamming heals on our full HP Zarya. Multiple reasons. Obviously that's useless. But when our crosshair is on our Zarya, we're not looking around. It affects, number one, it affects our awareness. We don't see where our Widow is, what's going on. We need to be tracking that stuff on the map. Number 2, it hurts our reload management. We need to have full ammo once the meat and potatoes happens. Shoot the enemy. Shoot the enemy. That's the biggest thing. You can do damage on Juno. It's helpful. Or hell, if here's another bad habit of metal rank support players is they love the tank a little too much, right? We got both Juno and Kiri is enough to heal the tank. We don't need both of them right here. Ideally Kiri, because she has better movement, but if your Kiri just really loves the tank too much, you can do it yourself as Juno. Go support your DPS. I don't know where your other DPS is. Okay, they're respawning, so maybe bad example here, but ideal world, you got you and Zarya here, Widow's in a good spot, and then your Kiri Genji are over here in this lane, taking an off angle together. I feel like this is gonna be a common trend. I forgot to give my little intro. I just remembered, do it now. We are going to be nice and forgiving to the people we're coaching, because everyone in chat has something to learn, right? That's an important thing to keep in mind. But yeah, I think that's going to be a very, very common theme we'll see today, is just supports that are too in love with the tank. And I want to really, really break that from you guys. But yeah, this is crazy in love. Shoot the Roadhog. Okay, we're using our cooldowns together. I like the distance we're taking cover well. Too late in the speed. We could have sped our Zarya there. Had torpedoes. Compliment I will give you. Good angle isolation. Angle isolation is where, you know, if you just want to heal your Zarya, there's no reason to be peeking anyone on the enemy team. So you wanna use cover to where if your goal is to heal the Zar, so that the Zar is on your screen and the enemy team isn't. Angle like here, right? We want to heal our Zarya. Notice how every single enemy can't see us. That's good. I like that. We're not just full peeking everybody. That's dangerous. Same thing goes even if you want to shoot an enemy. That's the only enemy you want to be peeking, right? Say, you know, I like the priority here in the Zarya, absolutely. But say theoretically we did want to shoot the Roadhog. This would be good because the Roadhog's the only one that's on our screen. Okay, there is kind of a Freya, so still good though. We're playing close to this cover. Could have used speed a lot earlier. There's two ways to use speed. I'll just let this play out. We don't need to pause every 2 seconds. Two ways to use speed. Yeah, you have aggressively and then defensively. I think in ranked, well, not defensive. Okay, there's going in and there's getting out. I think getting out is generally better in solo queue. Actually, I take that back. There's time and place for both. But basically, you wanna use speed boost to go in if you like have an advantage that you wanna to press onto the enemy, you know. And then there's also the disengage speed, where say your tank is in trouble, give them that speed so that they can disengage. Random speed doesn't really do too much. All right. Oh, nice. I was about to say another habit. People love the payload too much. Get up there with your tank. Your tank's doing good stuff. No, all right, guys. Here's the numbers in the payload. One person on the payload moves at 1x speed. 2 people on it, 1.3x speed. 3 people on it, 1.5. You do not need 3 people on the point. Unless 3 people on the point is the difference between them touching before you cap or not, don't put 3 people on the point. In 99% of the time, well, we'll say like 90% of the time, the point is bad positioning. The point leaves you open, leaves you vulnerable. The point sucks, but you gotta push it. Someone's gotta do it. So don't just be sitting on the point for no reason. We need map control. Exactly, map control. This high ground is important. And the other thing is right after you cap during downtime, that's when you can claim free map control. Like your Zarya did. Right? Nobody's contesting this high ground. Your Zarya just takes it. There's nobody here, just takes it. That's good. Let's go help them. Good, fat torpedoes. Up Sloan. Fool's Alchemist, thank you so much for the tier 1. Whoa. What up, what up? Okay, we went with the healing torpedo perk. I think the other one is actually meta. I didn't realize this either until I saw a WoW TikTok. This one's good too. I think you can make it easier to time your torpedoes. But the double jump one allows you to get crazy height. Something to keep in mind. All right, we have our ult. Oh, I think that's just us peeking way too many people. Whoops, hold up. This is us being way too close. This is another scenario of cart. Right? We do not need 3 people on the cart. The cart's about to be stopped here anyways. Play your range, play back here. We can be playing right here. We can be healing our Zarya and be under basically 0 threat if we just backed up a little bit. Also, angle isolation if we just played right here. We're chilling. The ults, you're down 3. Bad ult timing. Bad positioning. Ideally with Juno ult. So obviously it's very strong, right? Good healing, good damage boost. The downside to it is when they can kite it. It's very hard to fight into a Juno ult and have a good chance of winning unless they also commit their ults. Juno ult is still plenty strong. Their comp isn't very mobile, so like they have a Roadhog. So basically just get, I mean, I guess you guys don't have that much damage, but you know, if your team's grouped up and you have your resources, you can get them into a position where they can't easily run from it. That's when you want to look for your ult.
Огонь по готовности.
Let's increase our pace. Does this help?
Shoot the enemy. Shoot the enemy. We gotta shoot the enemy. I'm gonna get on you guys. I was looking over at the VODs. A lot of support players. You can do damage. In fact, you should be doing damage. You should be doing a lot of damage, actually. If you wanna have control over the outcome of your games, shoot the enemy. You try playing on the Switch? I have. I would have no problem shooting the enemy. I'm not even asking you to hit the enemy. Just attempt to shoot them. It's a positioning thing. You don't have to have good aim to shoot a Roadhog as Juno. I could do it on a Switch. You could be right here out of the Roadhog's range, shoot them. Right? If you like you do not need to be healing people that are 90% health and under no threat. You're better off shooting your gun. You can apply so much pressure as support just by shooting your gun at the enemy. It's just, you know, it's 3 people shooting the enemy versus 5 if the supports are actually. You shoot me back. You can position in places where they won't. Okay, you might have walked into the ult. That's alright.
No one can hide from my sight.
Here we go. Nice. That's good. Don't know why your Genji did that. It's alright. Careful, careful jumping like that in front of a Bastion. Alright, they no longer have their Bastion turret. That is a huge part of their pressure. Let's speed our Zarya here. Gotta speed up more. Zarya didn't get that.
Addressing your injuries.
Kiri out healed us. I don't care. I don't care. Healing number is the most useless thing ever. I'm gonna keep it real. Also, it's not a surprise that you guys got out healed. You guys are both just sharing healing on one Zarya. Healing number, you can only heal as much damage as you take. You guys are both just staring down your Zarya, not doing much else. And then your Zarya can't really do anything. Like, you have two main healers. Like the Kiriko should be DPSing in this scenario. Like, you should be playing DPS Kiri with your Genji. Otherwise, you guys are both just kind of doing nothing. And you guys are eating into each other's ult charge.
Support inbound. Much better.
Think about it this way, right? Healing does not get positive value. It simply removes enemy positive value, right? You can't heal somebody unless they've already taken damage. So, say theoretical scenario where nobody in your team does damage and it just only heals, your team will never have your value compared to the enemy team will never go above 0. It's like if they do 100 damage to you, you're minus 100, and you heal back up, you're back to 0. Unless you do damage, you're never going into the positives. So if you're a support player that just never DPSs, never takes an angle, is just perma heal biting the tank, you're an NPC. Whoa, 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 whoa. We are Juno. Relax.
Fire at will.
I am on fire. Let's take off. Pulsar's inbound.
Uh-oh. That's close. Alright. No, let's see this ult.
Outnumbered. Careful. Group up with me. Let's get a move on and finish this. Pulsar beam.
See, they've all backed up. They backed up and then got their ult off. Okay, they fumbled it. But I don't... They should have farmed you. They should have farmed you. Their Kiri ulted too early, but they played that well. So that's talking about earlier. Nobody is under pressure by that Juno ult. They're all running away. They all have this... They just fumbled this. They should have just sat here, waited for half a second, and then Kitsune Bastion and just farmed all of you. They decided to Kitsune way too early and then like full peek you guys before using their cooldowns, and they let the Bastion die. But yeah, you have to Juno ult in a way that, you know, where they're vulnerable. They can't easily escape it. Alright, sorry, I believe this is Plat 3 console. Please take your crosshair off the tank. You don't even know what's going on. You can't have awareness when you are only staring at your full HP tank. That's another issue. Sometimes, like good players, they always have a map of what's going on in their head, right? Even people that they can't see, they can, use sounds, context clues, just that to like have a general idea of where everyone is on the map. Whenever I watch like lower rated support players, I feel claustrophobic watching them. I'm like, I don't know what's going on, and it hurts my head. First of all, like, we are in downtime. Like, first of all, you need to relax. I feel like you're freaking out here. There's nothing going on. They're all in spawn. You can do whatever you want, right? Jump onto here, jump onto this high ground. You can get a good view of it, and then you can drop if you need to, when the soldier comes back, because they'll threaten you in high ground. Just think about what you're gonna do the next fight. But we're freaking out when 5 of them are in spawn and our crosshair still shooting our tank.
Let the kitsune guide you.
Why are we on cart? Why are we on cart? This is so bad. This is my pet peeve. Why? We only need one person on cart in order to contest it. And we are putting ourselves as Juno, as 225 HP Juno, on the most dangerous, the most dangerous part of the map where they're trying to get us off. Stay back here. Your queen's got cart, and if she doesn't have cart, I would rather you lose the game from queen C9ing than you dying on point. I would rather you just play the game properly. Because over the course of 100 matches, if you always play every overtime on cart as Juno, you're just going to die and you're just going to lose. You'll lose maybe 5 of them to your stupid tank C9ing, but you'll lose the other 95 to you dying on point first. I'm harping this a lot, not to flame you, but because everyone does this. Everyone. So you making an example out of you, but more I just want this. Guess who died first? It was you. Takes one person to contest. Actually, it doesn't even take one. It takes one person tapping it every couple seconds to contest. That's all it takes. You could be standing still right now, right here. You would not see one bullet your way. Now that the hit scans are back, you could maybe just like chill here and strafe a bit. I think if you guys have some patience, there's so many times like you watch support gameplay and they are just freaking out the whole time, and there's nothing to freak out about. You just gotta take a deep breath, stop getting overwhelmed by everything, and actually just think. You've got so many thoughts that nothing's processing. When you watch like higher level gameplay and they make it look easy, you be right here. You be standing still. Hit scans get back, right here. Just AD strafing a little bit, healing, damaging, no threat. Once you get your cooldowns, you can just come up here, torpedoes, go back, speed whoever needs it. For sure, Esperita. And it is hard. It comes to time. I think you gotta realize when you're overwhelmed and overthinking, and you just gotta ground yourself and just you say like, what are my goals this fight? Like, what am I trying to do here? Just ask yourself the simple questions, and you don't always have the right answer, but just come up with something that just have some sort of reasoning. And even if the reasoning is wrong or ends up not working out, you can learn from that. You can build from that, But if you're just you don't know what's going on and you do nothing and you just kind of start bullshitting, there's nothing to learn from. So just ground yourself. Think, where do I want to play? How do I want to use my cooldowns? And even if you use them wrong, you can build from that. See, we're back and we're still in the payload. We should have died there. We might still die. We almost did it again. Support is the last person that should be on cart. Tank first, obviously. They're the most survivable. But even DPS are more survivable than supports. Because, you know, if you, as Juno, are on this point, you have 225 HP, and your HP is not going up. There's nobody to heal you. Soj is also, you know, low HP, 250, same thing. But Soj can be healed by a Juno the whole time. Juno cannot shoot herself and heal herself. You'd be chilling here, Soj has card, getting full Juno heal. Full Juno pocket. And, you know, they have to contest point too. And so if you're chilling here, if they want to kill you, they have to get off the point. They can't do that. So it puts them in a pickle. The point is terrible positioning. I'm going to say this over and over. The point is horrible positioning. The only time you are on point as a support is during downtime, after your team wins a fight, and when your tanks are like pushed up, taking space. Like we saw on second point. Let's go back. Oh man, we were on third point for a long time. Like here. Oh, our guy dropped. But yeah, downtime. There's no pressure. They're still coming back. Just keep one Kiriko on point. Everyone else pushes up for space. Keep one support on point. Honestly, sometimes it's a DPS. Depends. It depends. Basically, you take the most useless person for the poke phase and put them on point. Usually support. But as soon as it gets into the meat and potatoes of the fight, that's not your job. Your job is to live and support the person contesting. All right, let's move on. I think we got Iliari. Oh, yeah. YB on low ground.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Yeah, hello?
Attackers incoming. Stop the payload.
There is not a single person on high ground. Oh, man. Oh, man. Okay. So, why do we like high ground? What is it that makes it so good about high ground? Right? The thing about high ground is you can always control your peaks, right? If I'm on high ground here, I can peek, and at any moment, I can just unpeak. Any moment. Unpeak. And they can't do anything. I can chill here all day until they take the long route and go all the way around to the stairs. It also just blocks you off from their team. Like this Roadhog, as long as you don't get hit by an obvious hook, you'll never get the Roadhog's not a threat. The Cass, stay out of his range, just unpeak. If you get low, the Cass will never kill you. Or sorry, that way, that's your Cass. Roadhog, Reaper, he's got a TP up there, you can just boop him down. Right? High ground is safety, and it requires them to go on rotations and to force you off of it. It gives you free off angles. Okay.
Dodge this. I'm killing you. Thanks for the help. Don't touch me.
Take everything from them.
I'm here to help you. Get them away from the payload. We're out.
Okay, for pylon, right? Obvious stuff, but we want the pylon peak in our team, and we don't want the pylon peak in the enemy. Now, I would rather see a pylon spot that is less aggressive than one that's too aggressive and gets killed. Because the reality is the time we need pylon most is when we're vulnerable. When we're vulnerable, we're going to fall back. So, you know, if our Ram is full HP and not in pylon range, you know, that's okay because he's full HP. When he gets kind of low, he'll fall back a little bit, and he can fall back to the pylon. And it's not necessarily something you have to like communicate. You just make it happen naturally. Like put the pylon, maybe like right here. And you know, if your ram gets a little low, he'll naturally just come back here and he'll start getting the pylon. But if we put it right here, anyone who peeks this, which they're all gonna peek, that's how Dorado works, we'll see the pylon and break it.
These injuries aren't something to be proud of. I need to recharge.
Wait, hold on, I wasn't paying attention.
Take everything from them.
I hear that. Get them away from the payload. Clear out.
Here they come. Get ready.
I need to recharge.
Our Mercy dies here because we're heal bot and our full HP tank is Iliari. Our full HP tank with Nemesis. And we don't have enough heals for our Mercy, who actually needs it. You got to take a crosshair off the tank. This is issue number 1. Dude.
Head them to a not funeral. Healing pylon out.
Your crosshair has not moved off the tank. What? Yeah, why is Plato screaming? It's like you're being held hostage. I don't know how this is fun. You aren't even playing for yourself. You're not even looking around. You healed the Cass. I mean, you did. But I'm saying like we are mid-fight and nothing is happening. There's the only person alive on their team is Roadhog, and you are like ghost tracking your tank. That's how I feel. That Play-Doh screen, that's what I'm doing right now. You have to like, you need to like, you're not even like playing for yourself. This looks like you're being held hostage. You can do it like, you actually need to start hating your teammates. I'm not even joking. Like you will play better. Your tank will be happier if you do more and like leave them alone. We are out of heals. Our heal is now on a 3.5 second cooldown because we were holding beam on a full HP shielded Ramatra, and there's one enemy on the enemy team that is out of spawn. Para, I found your problem. This is bad. You are in love with your tank. You want to kiss Ramatra on the lips. Hana is jealous. Stop! We're not, and we don't know that. We don't know the hog is there because we're not even like looking. Like you cannot have awareness when you're doing this. You can't. You can't do any damage. You can't have any sort of uptime. You can't have awareness onto the locations of people while you're doing this. He's so hot and healable. Come on. He's antied. Just shoot. Shoot the hog. You gotta. You gotta start being. Okay. Start being a complete dickhead. Start being an asshole in your games. I'm dead serious. I think if there's a scale from like too obsessed with the tank to complete asshole who doesn't heal, and the correct place to play is in the middle, if you go into ranked with the mindset of being a complete asshole who never heals, you'll find yourself in the middle. Hi, Noki. You gotta shoot your gun. If you are on Illari and you're not shooting your gun, get off the hero. That's the whole point. The whole point of the hero is you shoot your gun. This is the shoot your gun hero. Take an off angle. Right here. Boom. Boom. Giving the hog side shots. Boom. If he wants to do anything, boom. Shot in the side. Shot in the side. The bullets into his belly.
Healing pylon out.
Don't let that payload
Enemy
move.
over.
You're confused. You don't know what to do because you don't have a tank. You're lost. Completely lost.
I am ready to
Shoot him.
my ultimate.
Also, another thing. I don't care if you miss. You could be shooting at this hog and whiffing every bullet. I don't care. You can work on that. But you miss every shot you don't take. Great ult.
Stay on your toes, soldier.
Didn't work out. It's okay. It was a good nade by them.
I won't stay down. Positioning healing pylon.
Stop!
Heroes never die. Get away from me.
Yes, there we go. We can play our range a little harder. We can outrange the Roadhog. Shouldn't be in hook range there. We can be pickle chilling right here. We can actually. You could be AFK right here and just shooting. I want you to start healing when it benefits you. All right, your job as Illari, you shoot, you off angle and you shoot. You shoot them, and you heal with your right click. If not healing means you can't continue to shoot. Right? If your Ram is in form, half HP, blocking, and he needs heals, heal him. So that he can live, stabilize, and you can go back to shooting. Otherwise, leave it to your other support. Your other support does not have the angling and the damage power that you do.
Positioning healing pylon.
Nice. Keep shooting. Why would we fall back? We're in zero danger. Keep shooting. Guys, there is no downside to missing an Overwatch. There's no downside. You have infinite ammo. You can just reload. Just keep shooting. Just shoot. Just make your damage number go higher. Obviously, hitting more is better. But you can't be afraid to shoot. We can fix the missing part later. What are we healing? Nobody here's in danger. Let your Mercy heal that. Shoot! You're on the shoot your gun character. And we're too close now. We're too close. They just popped an ult. We can be back to this corner. I feel like I'm getting repetitive here. We'll Do you do Fortnite VODs? No, I'm not experienced with that. I'll tell you to rotate Moisty Meyer or something. I don't know. Also, I don't care, especially as support, if you are just shooting the tank in the body the whole time. Great. I love that. Honestly, just spamming and damage farming on the tank as support is kind of OP. Do that. Rotate in my Moisty Meyer. What?
Group up with me.
Rotate dead side? What does that mean?
On my ultimate is ready. Follow through on my mark.
Payload's moving. Someone stop that thing.
Too close. Ooh, wait, big ult. Okay, we got... What's going on there? Okay, with Illari ult, my rule, don't die. Imagine, well, let's say, over the course of 100 games on Illari, you're ulting in all of them. If in every ult you die, on average you're getting negative value. From an ultimate, you're getting negative value. I don't even care about the Suzu. Honestly, like, even if it gets full Suzu'd, I don't care. You cannot die in ult, right? Okay, if you ult and you get nothing and you live, that is positive value. Because during ulting itself applies pressure. The second you pop that ult button and just hold it, you're getting positive value. It's like a junk tire. Think, when you hear the junk tire go off and it's getting positive value just by existing. You're tweaking. You're not playing the game. You're running, right? Same thing with Illari ult. But the problem is with Illari, you are the junk tire. If you die, if the junk tire breaks, you die, you're down one. That's terrible. That's negative value. Even if you get a trade, that is usually negative value. Support is the role that you don't want to trade on. Trades are bad for support. So it's very easy to, over the course of time to get good positive value out of your ults if you're just always living. So that's something I wanna harp on. Also, another thing here is just being too close. Illari Primary Fire has the range of Ashe scope, which is very far. Oh, another thing. You chose a different minor perk. I like the ult perk. Most high-level Illiaris use the ult perk because it makes getting consistent value out of your ults a lot easier. You can shoot faster during it, which gives you some value in ult outside of just the explosion itself. It also allows you to hold ult longer, so it's like holding the junk tire longer. You can also move around a bunch. You can go wherever you want, really. You can rotate wherever. Which perk? Summer Solstice. So they break the pylon. The reality is that the pylon one doesn't actually increase the ceiling. So if you are just smart with your pylon spots, you won't the pylon perk doesn't actually like do anything more. You can still get equal value without it. Versus the ult one allows you to do more and be more consistent with ults. Also, just take high ground here with ult. It gives you cover. You can dodge. You see, like, you're peeking 4. You just peek their entire team. Of course you died. If you didn't get hooked by the hog, you're dead to one of these people. Or all of them combined. Right? If you just face the sunrise, boom, right here. Peeking 0, peeking 0. Go right above them. Out of hog hook range. Boom, all hit. Same thing. But you're alive. When you come out of ult, you can just land on the high ground. Even if you can't follow up on it, it's fine. We got value. They're all kiting. Maybe they Suzu it, but we still got value. We applied so much pressure. The hog is now really alone, and we just land on high ground, and we are chilling. They can't do shit. So yeah, all right. What are the takeaways here? Number 1, we're divorcing the tank. We don't give a fuck about our tank. All right, we're in platinum. Our tank is an idiot. It needs to be said. Our tank is a moron. And if we keep resource dumping into our random moron every game, the outcome of the game is going to depend on how good our random moron is. We don't want that. We want the outcome of the game to be determined by us. We're going to play for our value. We are going to look around, think about where we could play. We're not just going to zombie walk based on where our tank is.
Where are you?
And we're going to heal our tank when they need it. Not just because they exist. If they're taking a lot of damage, we heal them. If we are our team's main healer, then maybe we do heal the poke. But even still, you don't got to heal poke until they're, 80% HP. We need to get our damage in, get our own value, take a few off angles, all that stuff. It's gold 2, not plat. I thought it said plat 3. Thank you, Spimmy, for the 8 months. Thank you so much. If I want to keep my boy alive, that's Twin needs to live. I didn't say to let him die. They're not, if they're 90% HP, they're not gonna die. Okay? We're talking about Ramatra here. Why are we healbotting a Ramatra who still has shield and form? You could ignore your Ramatra for 30 seconds straight and he would not die. Dude has an ability that gives him 300 armor and then he can block. Genuinely, like your Ram can do his entire, like, it is not your job as support to just like dump heals on people. Like, he can do his thing, use his cooldowns, come back, and then get healed back up, you know? You have to be greedy. I'm not, like, what I'm saying here isn't like this is normal. It's like normal how you're supposed to play. I'm not telling you to like be a dickhead. Like, this is just you playing properly. Play for your own value. Okay.